this has to be the craziest story that has come out of Nigeria, at least from my experience. It's even hard to imagine that it's true. It feels like a movie. Welcome to the update. My name is Francis Mukule. Let's get it on. So in Nigeria, there's a young tech guru who's currently like 39 years old. He's called Ezra Olubi. He's one of the co-founders of Paystack. Now, Paystack is a platform that helps people, especially people that are in the diaspora and those that are in Africa, to easily have transactions both online and offline. So he co-founded this company and, later on sold it for about 200 million US dollars. So that actually made him one of the richest young men in Nigeria. But here's the dark side of this young man. So he has a very interesting sexual orientation, whereby he loves to be in love with two women at the same time, but specifically women that are feminists. And he also he keeps a very good company of feminists. So it turns out that after he fell off with one of the feminist women that he was with, she decided to put him on blast. Upon her observation, Olubi was very abusive and did not treat his employees well. And guess what? She goes back as far as 2011 and digs up some very interesting tweets that went ahead to expose the young man as a person who loves to as a person who likes to sleep with cats. And the evidence is glaring that it is even shocking. On top of that, the screenshots that I don't even know how to explain this. So this feminist ex of his decides to put him on blast. Ask me how. How? She goes and digs old tweets that this guy made, I think as far as old as 2011. And within the tweets, he tweets about him having slept with his cat and then contracting an STD that gave him a tear in his pee. As if that's not enough, he goes ahead to say that sleeping with awana abato abawala bataneetuuka is like a cure for HIV, according to him. Thirdly, there's a way he described his female friends. How? Based on how they peed. And how did he know? He put a recorder in his bathroom to hear the sound of their pee. Can you imagine? So whenever they would go to have a short call, take a pee in the bathroom, he would listen to their pee, and that's how he would classify them. Let me read some of the tweets because they are very, very not so interesting. Oh my God. So this is what he said. In one of the screenshots from the tweets, he said that my pee stream is split in two. Is this a sign of an STD? Can you contract one if the only thing you have had conjugal with or sex with in months is and guess what? The name of the cat is called Lucifer. And then the other tweet says, last time I felt this way and went to the hospital for a general checkup, I was diagnosed as both HIV positive and with HPV and with hepatitis B. So the brother infected his cat with HIV and hepatitis B. Or it's the cat that gave him HIV when he slept with it. Hey, I just learned housemaids. Then he goes ahead to say that he just learned that housemaids are the number 3, are ranked number 3 as carriers of hepatitis B, right after cats and ex-girlfriends. Wow. Oh my God. And then he goes ahead to say, and clueless to that list, I like them young, innocent, and clueless. This guy is a P. This guy is a P. This guy is a P, oh my God. Oh dear. Then the other tweets, he said that I judge my female friends by the sound of their pee, by the sound their pee makes. Thanks to the audio recorder in my bathroom. So, if you're the kind that likes to go to your friend's bathroom and you're not sure of their character, please, you need to watch out so that you're sure who you're dealing with. Paystack has actually suspended him. So, one thing that really was very unique about this brother, or is still unique about this brother, he is his bold and unique fashion. That people often mistook him for like a gay man or something, but he actually dresses funny, but I mean he has a very interesting sense of style, but he actually is a straight man, at least as indicated by his ex. Oh my God, there are photos, man. There are photos. There's a photo he shared of him and his cat in bed. Hey. Oh my God. Oh my God. Probably had finished doing something stupid to the cat. Then he goes ahead to say that on a lighter note, Ahia okwegata with chiwonye chibadde kya sirimu. Then he adds on to say, so my HIV positive followers, help yourselves. Your neighbor's daughter isn't looking that bad today. This guy, he has literally buried his tweets, he's buried his career, man. Oh, this guy, I think he's or something, because he says, with the way I just looked at this girl, I hope my daughter doesn't grow a pair of mabere till she turns 18. Literally, this guy is literally aliyo bwana obuto obutanneetuuka bannange. He said, what is the risk of falling ill if you chew on your nails absent-mindedly right after nail? Right after your cat. Asking for a friend. Man, this guy's cat called Lucifer must have gone through a lot of trauma. Poor cat. Bambi. But the cat's name also, Lucifer. And he said, this guy just had a dirty mind. He said, I just want to thank the breeze for lifting up this young woman's skirt. Guy just had a dirty mind. I don't know how, man. Then there's this picture, like I said earlier on, he has this bold, unique sense of style. So in this particular picture, his nails are painted, his hair is well done, strictly look, it looks feminine from the look of things. And posted another tweet and said, sometimes I just go on all fours and follow the cat around the house, blowing air. This one I need to put it well. This is obviously a very, bad thing to look at, and it's a terrible spectacle, so to speak. But then, what is there for us to learn? That before you can actually conclude that you're a useless person with no purpose in this world, as long as you still have hope and there's something you do that you love, please try to behave yourself, because you don't know what you're going to become. Because I want to think that by the time this Ezra guy put out all these tweets, he was a nobody, and probably had hit rock bottom in his dreams. Didn't see himself becoming anybody in this world. And just like that, he became a millionaire in dollars. A tech guru at that, by the way. And just like that, his past has come to haunt him. But also, it goes to speak on how much information you entrust in the hands of the people that we love and people that are around us. Because some information, this was actually gotten out of his banner account, Twitter account. And I believe the person that had access to this was someone, his ex, obviously. He trusted at one point. So I think we need to be careful who we entrust certain information with, but also know what to say around a woman and what kind of information to share around a woman. Those pillow talks have become the downfall of very many men. Men have given out very sacred information. Men have fallen just because of those pillow talks with women. So you need to be mysterious as men, just so that you don't end up on the sidelines of such temptations that are going to haunt you later on in your life. Because for some reason, your ex, especially the females, do not want to see you doing good. So as you're in a relationship with whoever you're with in that relationship, keep that in mind, because now look at this young man. His future has gone down the drain. He was even awarded by the late President Mohamed Buhari. Now that recognition is gone down the drain, everyone looks at him as a someone that sleeps with cats, someone with a dirty mind, someone that listens to his friends pee. They can't even trust him anymore, simply because of maybe some information entrusted with someone and became so blunt about his lifestyle. So yeah, to me, it's really a traumatizing story to do, but I feel like we should do it just for us to have a bit of what to learn from it. Let me know what you think. See you.